Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for the end of June, beginning of July. This is Bear Food Mama, intuitive reading. Welcome to your reading. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 7/7, you can put free reading in the comments of this video or any video or post until then. You can join my Etsy, my Patreon, book personal with me. Sorry, on my Etsy. Join my YouTube. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this opening and talking to you right now. But let's do this. Okay. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. And like the video if you're still here. Let's go. That was nice. I had this sense with the sound bowl of I was hearing loud and clear. You're coming through loud and clear. And then the feeling of it sort of softened and resonated. So I'm curious. Whatever comes out, Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Protect me and my Libra collective as I do this reading. Archangel Michael, please bring clear, concise messages through. Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. And Kali, please cut any negative energetic cords to entities or energies that no longer serve us for the greatest good. Send them on to the next greatest plane of existence for their karmic good and the greatest good of all. Burn the karma sticks associated there with. Amen, amen, so mote it be. Let's go. 8 of Wands. Things are moving forward quickly. I wanted to put this in your center energy, but I feel like it's kind of in between. That's odd. Okay. It's like you're almost ready to move forward, but you're not quite. King of Swords. This is you or another air sign. Something, like I said, coming through loud and clear. Something or someone's coming through loud and clear here. It could be you. It could be somebody else. We will clarify. The High Priestess. Pisces energy. I think that I just did Gemini's reading and we talked a lot about Saturn retrograding. I think it's in Pisces. So look at where Pisces is at in your chart, because Saturn, the Lord of Karma, comes through from now until November to help you work through where that's at. For me, it's in my 10th house, which talks about work and career and how I'm able to serve others. So that's coming up for me in my journey here with Saturn. So I'm curious where yours is at. Where's your Pisces at? How is this resonating with you? What's the outcome of this situation? The Lovers. Oh, it might be in your house of relationships. Whoa. Okay, Gemini energy. Okay, all right. I got like a little feeling of excitement. It could be the coffee I'm drinking in the afternoon, but I have this like, ooh, okay, like it almost hits you by surprise, takes you by surprise. Okay, let's see what's up. I'm almost being drawn to pull one more card. I think I will. We'll do a five card spread. What's this one? Oh, the Knight of Cups. That's adorable. You could be dealing with a Pisces or water sign. This looks like a love reading. Gemini's kind of came out like a love reading. So let's see. Who's this King of Swords? I have this feeling it's you. 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Whoa. You are somebody that you've been dealing with who's just been heartbroken. This is about setting boundaries. Clear, concise boundaries. What's good for you? What doesn't work for you? And then the bat on this card talks about like what resonates. I think you're really tuning in here to what resonates, both on a mental, like rational level, but also on a highly intuitive, emotional level. Like you're so clear right now, and Archangel Michael is protecting you in setting these boundaries. You're so clear about what your boundaries are, what you want, what you don't want. And for some reason I feel like that wasn't necessarily the case for a while. Why? 8 of Swords. You were feeling stuck. You were feeling bound by your own karma. This is the Lord of Karma. I don't actually know if Saturn rules this card, but I have this Saturn feeling about this 8 of Swords. So that I feel like this is you just cutting through the BS. You're just I'm done with bullshit. I don't know that you were ever really wanting to deal with that, but ending out cycles of people pleasing has been a common theme, as well as like healing inner child wounds in just the last few weeks for the or last couple weeks for the readings. But I feel like you're not really entertaining any mental games either. Maybe you used to really enjoy, I don't know, maybe you used to enjoy things in a way like games, like mental games, things that were stimulating for your mind, like tense conversations or debates, especially in like love. I don't know, you could have enjoyed connections in love where you argued, but it was over. I don't I don't know. I just get this feeling like that's exhausting for you. You're like, no, I just wanted to. What did you want? I don't know. Nothing ever comes of it. It's like a game, almost like your shadow and your ego were playing games of projections off of like the connections that you made with others. That's interesting. What is the I don't know why I'm wanting to put these two things side by side. The Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords reversed. It's like you've been waiting to cut yourself free though. It's not, I don't know that it was necessarily something you enjoyed. I feel like it was like mental games because your ego was needing you to see like the double-edged sword in some sort of scenario or some sort of way of expressing your boundaries or communicating that like wasn't working for you, or either if that was you communicating or somebody else. Like you could have really enjoyed somebody who was argumentative, fiery, passionate before, and maybe now you're looking at it in a different way. What's the Eight of Wands? The Ace of Wands. Whoa. The Magician. The Star. Okay, I don't feel like I shuffled this very well because these were exactly in Gemini's reading, but you know what? I don't believe that there are any coincidences either. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart somewhere. Um, you're very quickly moving forward into creating exactly what it was you or what it is you want to manifest, your wish fulfillment after heartbreak. This is that lovers connection. It's very passionate, fiery, truthful, honest, grounded with the Magician here. What's the High Priestess? This is you, your intuition. Four of Swords. You know what? Or the Four of Cups reverse. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Four of Swords. I feel like you could be dealing with a Gemini. Maybe watch Gemini's reading. Oh, okay. Yeah. I just get this sense like you know what you want. You clearly know what you want. You're done with any emotionally stagnant patterns. You're bringing things into balance. You want equal give and take in a connection, and you're leaving anything that isn't, especially like spiritually fulfilling. Like you might have like needy energies around you or people around you who like look to you for some sort of fulfillment in a way that is like they could be looking for spiritual fulfillment or fulfillment in their value system or fulfillment. I don't know, it's like they look to you to like give them answers in that way, but you're like, no, that's spirit's job. Like they need to have this connection, this High Priestess connection, this King of Swords connection with the divine and with their angels. And like you might be you are clearly like very connected with the divine, with your angels, with your guides, your wish fulfillment, your manifestations, what it is you want. You're probably a master manifester. Like what you speak into existence like happens in your life. You know what you want, you make it happen. And you probably have people around you who like see that and love that and cling to that and want to possess that because they don't know how to do it for themselves, and they think that you can show them how, or that you can, like, they project this sort of desire for that quality in themselves onto you as a desire for you instead. And it's like they don't actually see you. So you're sort of leaving these people out in the cold, and then it's up to them, right, to go into the church to seek their spiritual solace or not. But you're like, I'm over this. Like, this is no longer my karma. Like, I've I've said my piece, is what I'm hearing. And you're over entertaining any illusions or any delusions, any delusional people, any delusional spiritual beliefs as well. Like, you might be around people who are spiritually confused. Again, like people who project onto you the qualities of this spirituality that, like, it's up to them to seek, and they're not seeking it for themselves. They're seeking you. It's like a weird transference. And I feel like you just see this so clearly, and you're kind of over it. The sun reversed. What's the lovers in your near future, Libra? Heavy, heavy Gemini energy in this reading. We just got out of Gemini season, so maybe something happened in Gemini season. Ten of Cups reversed. The High Priestess. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, you could be dealing with Pisces. Strength, the Devil, the Fool reverse. Okay, so I feel like if you're in a connection with somebody, or you're exploring starting a connection or restarting a connection with somebody with the Fool reverse, you're really to a point where there's been like clear communication, clear expressions of desire. You're clear on what this person wants or what you want around this person. And there's almost an acceptance, 10 of Cups reverse, that this isn't going to look like what you thought it was going to look like. I don't know, what did your the High Priestess in Strength with the Devil, this is a spiritual union. This isn't like a union between lovers who are going out on sweet dates, although that, could definitely be like, like holding hands, going to the movies. That can definitely be a part of it, but it's like you two have a bigger purpose together as a spiritual. This is a spiritual connection. You're literally helping other people fight their demons, their devils, their shadows. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting is that this could be a same-sex connection, or you could both be really in tune with your divine feminine. You could both be really psychic, or spiritually aligned. But I'm getting, what's that couple that the horror movies, Amityville Horror, the Exorcist couple. It's like you and this person are like serving some sort of spiritual role like that, where you go in and like heal people energetically, or like exorcise demons, or I don't know, you could be starting a church or something. But whatever it is that you two do together, spiritually, even if it's just by connecting in this love connection, it creates this like energetic portal where other people's shadows are very enhanced. This came out in Gemini's reading too. You're definitely dealing with a Gemini or somebody with strong Gemini placements. Or you have strong Gemini placements, but it's like other people's shadows are like so apparent when they come into your vortex that they have no choice but to work to heal them or to leave. Like, you create this whoosh, like energetic portal for people to tune in to their highest vibration of love. Damn. Okay. What's the Knight of Cups? Death? Scorpio energy? You could be dealing with a Scorpio or ending out some sort of cycle in order to proceed with this one. I really love death energy because it means major transformation. Also, I'm a Scorpio sun. So the world. Oh, that's beautiful. You're also ending out a cycle here. I'm just going to put the lighter here with the birds. Ending out a cycle. Stepping into a new, your rebirth, in especially in love or how you communicate in love. King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Leo energy, Leo energy. So something could be significant about Leo season or a Leo. I think you may be learning how to protect your vital energy in your connection with this person. You may feel a little bit like something about this connection, like your ego and your 5D self might have some moments of being at odds with one another, because there's this part of you that's like, I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And there's this other part of you that's like, I'm surrendering to the will of the divine, to my fate, to my destiny. And your ego isn't always going to be happy about this. You are also in alignment. You have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Swords, who's the only king that faces things head on. He's looking directly straight at the viewer, and he's here twice with the High Priestess, who's aligned as well, and she's here twice. Gemini is the twins. There's like this element of reflection. So it's really important, I feel like, you protect your energy, especially if you're doing stuff like exorcism or like energy work. And you may also be in like a connection with somebody where you're confusing your energy for theirs sometimes. Sometimes this happens in our romantic connections, right? Where we can't really tell. You have three infinity symbols together at the heart of the reading. You're exchanging energy with this person. So it could maybe sometimes be hard to tell if you're feeling your own energy or theirs. Like you're sharing energy. So it feels sometimes like you're picking up their stuff. And it's going to be really important for you to take time to meditate, to keep your own energetic bubble like clear, like so that you're not blurring the boundaries or leaking energy or taking energy that's not yours. Like you are two whole people in one connection, and it's important for you to maintain your wholeness in order to see what's being created through this connection and to keep that healthy. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I think 1821. I think I don't know. I just feel like I want to pull a couple more cards and then we'll do an oracle card. The Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, you are walking away from you're walking away from some sort of emotional desire for, I don't know, it's almost like stepping into this connection requires some form of emotional responsibility. That means that you need to sort of let go of, I don't know if let go of is the right thing. It's almost like you've reparented your inner child, or you're showing up for your inner child in a way that allows you to not engage in the projection of those, like that need for fulfillment onto another. This is also a Scorpio card, so this person could have some element of that as well. And it's like you both need to really be strong in showing up emotionally for yourselves, being honest, in order to put an end to or walk away from any troubles in like in your energy exchange. Like you're both maybe very self-reflective. And I think that maybe there's an element of some sort of like desire for childlike innocence here. And there's also an element of like letting that go. I think we all have an inner child, and it doesn't matter what age you are, that inner child can come out. But this is like, oh, especially if this connection is a spiritual love connection where you're doing spiritual work together, this is an understanding that you both need alone time with the hermit here. You both need alone time. Queen of Cups reverse. And it's not because of a lack of compassion for each other's emotional wounds. It's rather that you need to pour into your own cups in order to be able to give to the other. The alone time is to prevent becoming this resentful Queen of Cups, right? This person who lacks compassion. You might be in you might be a therapist or a doctor, like somebody who offers emotional or physical support to other people, and this could talk about like compassion burnout, like where you're just compassionate, and you kind of get to a point where you're like, I don't have room for that anymore. You're both required in this connection to maintain the boundaries around your need for alone time in order to keep the emotional connection healthy. Yeah, and to avoid projection. Eight of Swords reverse. Cool. All right, I like this a lot. I feel like there's a lot of sort of heavy responsibility here, but it's almost like this is what you manifested, right? It's what you asked for. And I think it's more than what you asked for, actually. It's passionate, it's thought provoking, it's karma, it's destiny. You two are working together on the 5D, in the 5D and the 3D. Five of Cups again. Yeah, Scorpio energy. Okay, let's read this. Is the Five of Cups here? I thought it was. No, that was Gemini. Okay, that was the Gemini read. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like that's that energy of your energies are getting mixed together. Okay. The Five of Cups may point to an upcoming disappointment or loss as it bears the message that feelings associated with misfortune loom in the darkness. This card may also point to a previous setback or loss currently consuming space in your heart. As a result, you are not capable of moving on or making room for all that you have in life to appreciate. It is here that you may find yourself stuck in a state of grief. Allow yourself time to process your emotions. Feel anger, feel despair, let sadness have its moment. The Five of Cups asks that you accept the loss and acknowledge the pain and suffering you feel within. But for balance to be restored, you must let go of what cannot be repaired. Holding on to the past will not help you move forward, it will only create more suffering. The sight of a death's head hawk moth is imposing and can be alarming. A symbol of bad things to come, this migratory moth once tormented the mentally fragile King George III when two appeared in his bedroom. Those who have seen The Silence of the Lambs will recognize this moth from the movie. Although not sinister in the slightest, this moth has gained a reputation for being a bad omen. The death's head hawk moth, like all moths, is drawn to light. Use this instinct to help you find the good in others or a source of inspiration that will lighten your day. A less flashy relative of the butterfly, moths can blend in and camouflage themselves. Call in this energy if you need to deal with people who may be less sympathetic to your situation, as it will help you avoid any feelings of being attacked. Mystery, loss, transformation, camouflage. Yeah, I think that this is you. Not you. This Five of Cups is the people that you're dealing with who see your light, who see your glow up, who see maybe this connection with this other person, you and this other person, and what it brings you in your life. And it's those energies of people whose shadows are activated. I feel like you're maybe feeling quite alone at this moment because of this. Or you may even feel an element of grief around this sort of ability to perceive, like the way that people are projecting this desire for you, what they're desiring is a spiritual connection, and they're projecting that onto you as like a desire for you. And you see this, and it maybe brings you a lot of grief because you don't really know how to help a person get out of that state of like the Six of Cups, like projecting something onto to you that isn't yours to give. It's spirits to give. It's theirs to, it's up to them to connect. I think that's what this Five of Cups is about, because the Five of Pentacles, it's I'm thinking of the Five of Pentacles as well. I'll get one more oracle card for you, Libra, if you're still here. 2525 on the timer. Ooh, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got two cards: divinity and humor. Yeah. Masters teach that having a good sense of humor is the highest form of mastery. In fact, humor is whipped cream for the serious minded, and wit is ice cream for the level headed. Oh, you need to have more humor. That's beautiful. Maybe this person has really good sense of humor. I hope so, because you're very serious. You're very straightforward, and maybe you do have a good sense of humor, but I feel like this will help you a lot. Our humor helps us develop flexible thinking, which leads to pleasing solutions. Being amusing is the best mood drug because it has absolutely no ill side effects. Remember, humor is a way of not losing our joy to something not of our choosing. Oh, that was talking, we were talking about how this destiny, nope, that was Gemini too. Destiny wasn't something of their choosing. Watch Gemini's read, please. Divinity is the union of our human and heavenly nature, whereby our personality and soul walk hand in hand. Being divine is a discipline, interacting with no hidden agenda. It is a reverence to all life. We make decisions with the expectations that our prayers will be answered. Feeling divine generates ascended thoughts because it is a knowing that we are one with the universe and all its splendid potential. Divine planning holds the vision of wonder and wellness for tomorrow, thereby creating a more exhilarating today. To behave divinely is to be aligned with the forces of the higher frequencies. We live with the consistent consciousness of activating our heart and deactivating our ego. Yeah, that's this King of Wands situation and the Seven of Wands. I love this reading. This truly makes for an earlier heaven. Divinity enraptures all that is happy, hopeful, and harmonious. Woo! I loved this reading for you, Libra. If you did also, please remember to like the video, and I will see you all next week.